For any Xbox or PlayStation codes or cheap games on any platform, use the referral link in the description. It'll take you to g2a.com. Use the promo code CHES over there and you'll get yourself 3% cash back. Also, I've got a new merchandise store, hats, hoodies and new tee designs, all available right now on the link in the description. Hey guys, welcome to episode number 22 of Season 2 here at Everton Football Club. We start with an away game against West Brom. We follow that up with a rather important tie against Manchester United at home. On the horizon are 2 games against Real Madrid. I'm actually going to play 2 games today and do a squad report. And then tomorrow we will do both Real Madrid games in the same episode so we can have kind of a Champions League quarter-final special, so to speak. So there's been some growth throughout the squad as well. So I wanted to show you that, and this is the perfect opportunity to do such a thing. Unfortunately, the fixture list is extremely busy right now. And as such, players are tired, players need rests. But considering the state of the league table, can't afford to rest anyone, especially considering Manchester United, they're in 4th, level on points with us in the table so far. I could really do with maximum points from today's 2 games. West Brom are 19th. Got to win that, surely. And then Manchester United, I take a point depending on what happens in this West Brom game. But as you can see, the side we played in the last game against Newcastle, a lot of those players are pretty tired. But I'm going to have to start a couple of them to try and ensure that a handful of my first team and best quality players are available for the game against Manchester United, so that, again, a handful of my best quality and highest rated players are available for the game against Real Madrid in 3 days' time after that. So it's going to be a case of managing the squad as best we can over the next couple of episodes to try and squeeze out the best possible results. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed today. Make sure that you're subscribed to the channel as well if you haven't already. And let's jump straight in. West Bromwich Albion away from home. This is the side I've gone with. Rico, Coleman, Lemos, Funes Mori, Brendan Galloway, Hill, Tarashai, Chalanolu, Deulofeu, Batshuayi, Peñaranda on the left-hand side of the front 3. He can play at left wing / left mid, so I'm going to give him a go out there in the wide role and see how he gets on with Michy Batshuayi up top, kind of as a default strike partner. We'll see how they got on, if they can actually create any sort of partnership together, whilst obviously Peñaranda maybe cutting in inside from that left-hand side a couple of times to see if he can actually make me overlapping run here, and he can, and he's immediately involved. We'll look for Alfie Hill, who can turn and look across there, but unfortunately it's a poor ball and cut out by Claudio Jacob. I'm hoping to be able to get a decent result here against West Brom. Earlier on today, when I recorded the episode for yesterday, as you see yesterday's episode, I was playing incredible football. I've since stopped playing FIFA, gone and eaten my dinner and come back. We will have to wait and see if the standard of football I'm able to play is anywhere near the quality of yesterday. Judging by the first few passes I've misplaced, no, but we'll have to hope for better. Corner for West Brom, in from Nasser Chadli, looping in. Up goes Kolo, actually. I think that's College Zizek, was it? It says Kolo above his name, but I think the only person other than Kolo Toure that has Kolo as their thing is College Zizek, the defender that's actually at Sevilla in real life, the French centre-back. We'll have to wait and see if it actually was him. I think it is. I'm pretty sure it is. But we'll find out in due course. But West Brom having the first proper chance from that corner. We'll get this to Peñaranda again and cut inside like we did at the beginning of the game. We'll look for Michy. He somehow managed to get through there, and we'll turn inside. Michy Batshuayi can't give us a 1-0 lead thanks to a good save from Ben Foster. He's had a number of chances, Michy, to get himself a couple of goals in the past few games. Not quite been as prolific as I was hoping he would be, but there's still plenty of time for him to make his mark here at Everton. Oh, nice tackle by Funes Mori on Nasser Chadli. Slightly fortunate with the way the ball made its way through there, but never mind. Here's Hakan Çalhanoğlu. Michy. Peñaranda's out wide here, in a good position. Turns inside. Peñaranda. Ben Foster again with a good save. Will stand the ball back into the box. Michy, can't get there. It was actually the defender or midfielder, Claudio Jacob, that chested that back to Ben Foster. 2 really good opportunities for us to score at the beginning of this game, and this will be a third, and Michy makes no mistake this time around. Said I wanted Michy and Peñaranda to create some sort of partnership. There's your proof. They have done. 1-0 Everton after just 30 minutes or so. I had to square that back across. Actually, I apologise. I thought it was Peñaranda that tackled the defender and played it across. It wasn't. It was Tarashai. My bad. Get that across there to Deulofeu. I should go back here to Çalhanoğlu. All right, or Seamus Coleman. Chanolu, I was hoping, was going to continue his run, but he didn't. Michi and Tarashai linking up like they did a moment ago. Alfie Hill will look for Peñaranda. Now can Peñaranda and Michi link up? Oh, they can. Is that going to go in? No, it's not. We're so close to scoring 4 or 5 goals in this game so far, but unfortunately we've only got the one to actually cross the line. It's a lovely ball through towards Leko. Lemos is with him, but can I catch him? I can't. Oh, and he struck the outside the post. What an effort. Hit that first time as he got towards it. That was phenomenal. If that had flown into the back of the net, I could have done nothing but applaud. That was a wonderful effort. If Deulofeu could win that, that'd be great, but he can't. Nessa Chadley picks up on the loose ball, and I think it's going to be 1-0 at half-time. There's only 90 seconds or so until the end of the half. Seamus Coleman running low on stamina now as we end this first period. Salomon Rondon, my normal curse, but Leko now finds the back of the net. Smacking the post a moment ago, that's a very good finish. It's 1-1 here just before half-time. Brilliant. Deulofeu, Hill, Michi's making the run. Can't get it through to him though. Pocognoli under pressure from the Belgian, and we do get it back, and then I fire it straight back to them. But Michi's done well to get it back down to Hakan Çalhanoğlu there. That's a great turn. Hakan Çalhanoğlu has not given us the lead again. Good save down low by Ben Foster, and he's pretty pumped about that. It was a very good shot that was equally impressively saved. That's going to drop to Funes Mori. Not going to shoot from that sort of range with him. Same as Coleman. We'll have another corner then, shall we? His cross is blocked by Jakob. Let's actually put Çalhanoğlu on the corner. It's the obvious thing to do, isn't it? Don't really know why I didn't do it first time around. Delivery comes in, and that's going to be Ben Foster's, unfortunately. Maybe that's why I didn't do it first time around. Gardner, well cut out by Hill. Try and get it quickly forward. Peñaranda was making the run, but he just couldn't turn quickly enough with Michi Batshuayi. And Jakob's going on a run here that I haven't really paid much attention to. Dinked into the box. Leko makes it 2-1, sorry. I don't really know how that's happened. Dinked in, and the defenders were there. And, clear it. Clear it. Everyone's just like, oh look, ball. Leko's alright, I'll head it in, shall I? The defender in front of him, how was your attempted header that? How is that any... I can't even. Jonathan Leko scored twice here. We're 2-1 down. Where do we go, though? Where do we go? Move that quickly to Seamus Coleman. Into Michi. Michi's round the corner. Michi! Oh, Ben Foster with a great save. He's plucked that out the air there. That was brilliant. He's been the difference here. He's made at least 4 top quality saves to stop us from scoring. And that is going to be why West Brom win this game. And win this game is exactly what they're going to do by 2-1. I'm not entirely too sure how I haven't won that game. 8 shots, 7 on target, and all of them were very well saved by Ben Foster. Arsenal lose though, which does us a favour. Manchester United only draw, which also does us a favour, but it was Spurs that Arsenal lost to. Chelsea, however, drew as well, so despite the fact we didn't get the result we were after, a number of the other teams around us didn't get the results they were after either, but Spurs' victory, it's just so tight. It's so tight for those 2nd, 3rd and 4th spots. Palace now have a decent lead now. They could have been cut to 3 and 4 points, but unfortunately it's still 6 and 7 from us. Up next, Manchester United, 3rd versus 4th. Very important game. Best goal scoring side, Man United. Best defensive record, Everton. Now if you cast your mind back to the game at Old Trafford, it was 2-0 to Manchester United and we clawed it back to 2-2. They started with Paulo Dybala in that game and brought Antoine Griezmann on. I think they're doing it the other way round here. You can see my lineup there. A couple of changes to what you might expect to see. Mason Holgate and Tyce Browning in the defence. Unfortunately, not everybody was fully fit for this game, as will be the case for Real Madrid. In the next one after this, at the beginning of the next episode, you can see there Henrik Mkhitaryan actually getting a start for Manchester United. That's a rare occurrence, isn't it? We'll have to wait and see what their starting lineup looks like. You can see Ibra and Rashford and Daley Blind on the bench there behind Jose Mourinho. The starting lineup looks like this. De Gea, Damian Smalling, Bailly, Shaw, Pogba, Schneidlin, Mkhitaryan, Martial, Mata, Griezmann. They're playing a 4-2-3-1. Okay, Zlatan on the bench, Marcus Rashford on the bench as we saw. Well, every game against Manchester United is extremely difficult on FIFA, even though at the minute in real life every game against Manchester United isn't necessarily that difficult. Apologies Man United fans, but we will try our very best. And fingers crossed do better than we did against West Brom. Shaw. Into Schneidlin. Into Martial. Oh no, I don't like the dribbling feet. Yes, Tyus Browning. Fantastic tackle. Thank you very much. Right, run Iñaki. You've got a lot of space to run into, actually. And we'll try and send Smalling the wrong way. And fail miserably and get crunched. Very, very strong centre-back pairing for them. Smalling and Eric Bailly. A centre-back pairing you see a lot of the time on Ultimate Team as well. Mainly because of their strength and the fact that they're both not the slowest players at all. But Lukaku has a glorious opportunity and puts it wide. Surely that had to be 1-0. As he turned Smalling there, I just had to finish that and I couldn't. I've pulled it past the post. Oh, I almost got that away. And Iñaki Williams is trying his absolute best, but just can't seem to do it. And we will now get it away. I'll give that to Lukaku or Luke Shaw. You know, don't worry about passing it to your teammate if you don't want to, Iñaki. That's completely fine. I'm definitely not annoyed at that at all. Here's Mkhitaryan, and he's gone for the worldie, and Sergio Rico makes a very good save. Another corner to Manchester United. Juan Mata this time. Will he whip it to the near post again? There's nobody there, but he has done. James Ward-Prowse chests it down. Again, it's Griezmann that's chasing to try and keep it. And he's done well to turn inside. Schneidlin to Smalling. Smalling to McCarthy. And here's Iñaki Williams. Counter-attack. If Carrasco actually committed to a run, could have had a decent counter there, but he decided he wanted to stay put. And it's my slower players that are actually on the counter, and I've lost the ball. Yannick Ferreira Carrasco, will you please not be as lazy as you were just there? That was ridiculous. Spoilt what could have been a very good counter-attacking opportunity. Griezmann. Yes, Tyus Browning. He's having a very good game, Tyus Browning. Keeping Man United very quiet in these offensive positions. Unfortunately, Ryan Bertrand not quite able to do the same. Tyus Browning in the way yet again. Henrik Mkhitaryan denied for a second time. Firstly by the goalkeeper, secondly by our young defender. Pogba's deep corner. Martial will head wide. 0-0 with 3 minutes to go till half-time. James Ward-Prowse. Lukaku. Iñaki Williams wants to make the run in behind, but I'm actually going to go this way to Axel Witsel and look to Lukaku again, who's just going to power his way through. Romelu Lukaku already pulled one shot past the post. This time draws a good save out of De Gea, and Darmian just has to get rid, thanks to the pressure of Axel Witsel. We very nearly took the lead there at the end of this first half. Ryan Bertrand will look for Carrasco again. We'll have a secondary throw. It didn't quite go as according to plan, but Carrasco will try and spin Darmian here, and he's done well. Cross comes in. It's not really into the box, is it? That's straight to Morgan Schneidlin on the edge, and it's cleared away. Get it out wide. Well done. And we'll do so again to this left-hand side. But there's the half-time whistle. 0-0 at the break. Very even game. Pogba. Oh, missed that tackle, didn't I? Pogba through to Griezmann. Don't let him on his left. Good block. By you guessed who? Tyus bloody Browning. I should have played him against West Brom. Maybe we wouldn't have lost. Up goes the... Oh, God, everybody trying to get that. And it's hooked away by James McCarthy. If I can bring that down. Go on, Romelu. Go on, Romelu. Oh, God, I just can't get the ball under control to get it away. Here's Mata, trying not to let him turn. It's Tyus Browning that's with him. Stops him well. Pogba back to Mata, though. Down the line, James McCarthy closing Paul Pogba. I don't quite know how he's got that cross in like that, but finds Griezmann, who finds a good save from Sergio Rico between him and the first goal of the game. Paul Pogba will take the corner for Manchester United, and again it's a poor one. Carrasco will get it away, and we'll look to come away on the counter. No, we won't. Yes, we will. No, we won't. Yes, we will. Maybe. I'm not sure. We've got the ball at the very least. Darmian on the overlap, the right back. Good cross. Oh, God, everybody misses it. James Ward-Prowse just chests it to Sergio Rico. That was rather nervy. Iñaki Williams trying to get away from Luke Shaw, but can't. Here's James McCarthy. I've got Lukaku on the outside. I'm just going to try and drift this way. The defenders didn't really move the way I wanted them to, so I could slot it through to Lukaku. But I can squeeze that to Witsel. Then we can get it to Lukaku. Romelu Lukaku. Great block by Chris Smalling. Just couldn't quite get the ball out on my feet well enough to shoot. But Socrates is not going to get the opportunity to score a header because it's blocked. Lofted in, though. And Witsel might. No, cleared away again by a Manchester United man. They have a team full of 6-foot-pluses or 6+ footers. So, unfortunately, we don't really stand that much of a chance with the ball in the air. With the ball on the ground, however, we could do something. Carrasco. I'll give it across there and lay it in front of James Ward-Prowse, who Smacks it well over the top of the bar. I should have done a lot better with that. I can't quite believe I haven't been able to control that shot any better. That's awful from James Ward-Prowse. Not even close. It's good football. Rubio to Griezmann. Griezmann through to Mkhitaryan. Wide. Now, did Sergio Rico save that? I'm judging by that reaction that yes, he did. Couldn't quite see it. It's a lovely ball through to him. And yes, it was a... Wow! That's an unbelievable save from the goalkeeper there. Mkhitaryan very, very close to giving Man United a late 1-0 lead. Again, their corners always seem to go to the near post, and it always seems to be Antoine Griezmann that picks up on them. No! Martial is found in the box, and he sweeps it home. With 3.5 minutes to go, Man United take the lead. I can't believe they've done that. That was such a good drilled ball in. And before I knew it, before I could get a defender across to get a block on it, Martial had just swept that home into the bottom corner. Man United lead here late on at Goodison Park, and I have a funny, horrible feeling that that is going to be that for this game, unless Lukaku can instantly draw us level, which he cannot do. Holgate with the tackle. Holgate with the tackle. Lukaku's making moves. So much space for people on the right-hand side, though. Iñaki Williams cuts back. Pulls it back. Asamoah. Oh, could have gone down. There goes the final whistle. It's a 1-0 defeat at home against Manchester United with a very late on goal to steal all 3 points. A result that we did not deserve. They played well, but not well enough to get the win. So, in 2 important games, it's back-to-back defeats for us. Spurs draw. Arsenal win 3-1, Chelsea win 2-1, Manchester United have obviously won as well. I don't know what to... Depending on how the first game against Real Madrid goes, I might have to concentrate on the league and actually just throw a reserve team out against Real Madrid, because it's the Premier League that I need to guarantee we get Champions League football next year. If I batter Real Madrid, which is obviously not going to happen, PSV knocked Barcelona out. Maybe we might do all right against Real Madrid. I doubt it, but who knows? If PSV can beat Barcelona, then Everton can beat Real Madrid. But Arsenal have already won the Football League Cup. We, of course, got knocked out very early on in that competition. Knocked out in the FA Cup too. And we are 4th in the Premier League. A point clear of Spurs. Level with Chelsea. 4 behind Man United and Arsenal. I've got to guarantee I finish top 4. I'm so hot and cold with form right now. Last episode, we smacked everyone. Episode before that, I struggled. Episode before that, I did very well. Episode before that, I struggled. I don't know. I just can't find any sort of consistency, which is such a shame. Right, let's have a final squad report then. Actually, let's do a final training exercise. Will anyone stand the chance of getting some stats? Yes, Mason Holgate could actually go up a rating here if we can get a decent training module for him. Slide tackle, well, actually he did very well, but he's not gone up a rating yet. Still only 77. Alfie Hill now 79, looking towards being 80 rated. And if I can sell him on at some point, then we would be able to match the board expectation for youth development, which is make £2.5 million profit from youth player sales. Well, Alfie Hill's worth about 15 million right now, so that could be done. Brand exposure we've already done. Financial we've already done. Domestic success, I'm not going to get either of those. And continental success, we stand the chance of qualifying for the Europa League and winning the champion, or reaching the final of the Champions League, but I don't think we're going to be reaching the final, considering we've got Real Madrid next. Right, let's have a final squad report then before the end of the season. This will be the last one we do until the season roundup. Sergio Rico, 84 rated still at 24 years of age, 18 clean sheets for him. No growth still for Seamus Coleman. Actually, let's sort by position. A few people asked me to sort by position rather than by just go through it in the the team sheet layout. So Alban Lafont is up 6 to 82 now. He's valued at 17.5 million. Clearly, Sergio Rico is the better goalkeeper still, although 90. Oh, it's kicking. Never mind. I thought for a moment that was like diving or reflexes or something. No, 90 kicking for Alban Lafont. Seamus Coleman, Mason Holgate, who looks very good now, and Tyus Browning, who was outstanding against Manchester United, he really deserved a much better result from that game, from his performance. Mauricio Lemos is still growing very well, up 2 to 83. Socrates, no growth, but no declining from him either, which is good. Alfie Hill up 8 this season to 79 overall. Matthew Pennington, still 66 rated. Funes Mori up 1 to 81 though. Nice to see him growing a little bit now. Matty Folds out on loan, up 2. Ryan Bertrand at left back, a little bit of growth, which is good. Luke Garbutt is up 2 to 74. He's growing well. Brendan Galloway up 2 to 72. He's growing well. James McCarthy up 2 to 84. He's rock solid for me. Very much enjoy playing with him. Callum Connolly out on loan up 1. Jardale Fayou up 2 to 85 now. 7 goals, 13 assists for him this season. He's been very creative this year. Another good season for him. He was very good for us in season 1 as well. James Ward-Prowse is unhappy. He feels he should play more. Okay. You've been playing almost every game recently because of all the midfield injuries, but never mind. 22 games played for him, up 1 to 81. Quadwo, he just hasn't had the impact I was hoping he would, unfortunately, so he'll probably get moved on in the summer transfer window. Idrissa is still injured, back in 4 weeks from his broken ankle. Axel Witsel is back from his injury and will be featuring more often than not between now and the end of the season. Tom Davies out on loan, up 2. Yannick Carrasco up 2 to 85. 7 goals, 4 assists for him. Valued at £37.5 million now, and we paid 30, so that looks like it could be a good investment. Yannick Bolasie, £7 million valued at 78 rated, probably going to sell him in the summer. Aidan Mitchell is growing still, out on loan, 74 rated now, good for him. Ethan Cox also growing well, up 3. Saponara, no growth, hasn't had that much of an impact on the field with goals and assists, but his build-up play is pretty good, so I am enjoying using him. Hakan Çalhanoğlu up 2 to 84. He's valued at £31 million right now. Ollie Cook up 2. Tarashai up 2. Kieran Dowell out on loan. Iñaki Williams up 2 as well. 3 goals, 4 assists from him this season. He's unhappy. Feels he's underpaid. I thought I'd just given him a new contract, to be honest. All right, well, maybe I'll have to look into that. Romelu Lukaku up 1 to 87 this year. 13 goals now in 26 games. 11 in 19. So after a really slow start to the season, he's actually picked up Romelu Lukaku, pleased with that. Valued at exactly half a billion, that's completely wrong. £50 million. For some reason my brain read that as 500 million, and it also didn't recognise the fact that I'd read it as 500 million and be like, that's a bit odd. Michy Batshuayi, 5 goals in 18 games so far this season. 1 in 5, I think, for us. I think it was 3 from 9 at Chelsea, so 1 in 5 for us here. 2 assists as well, though. Still getting the hang of using him. So hopefully in season, 91 acceleration and 91 sprint speed now, continues to grow there. Hopefully next season I can do a lot better with him. Adalberto Peñaranda is up 1 to 80. 5 goals in 26 games for him this season. Scored once for us so far, I think. And that would be in the Champions League against Zenit. I'm not sure if any of those other goals are for me or whether they were for Watford. But Dominic Calvert-Lewin is up 3. Bradley Robinson, our 5-star youngster, is also up 4 to 68. Hoping to send him out on loan again next season. But that's the state of the squad right now. But you'll have to let me know in the comments section. I mean, it will depend on how this first leg goes against Real Madrid. But which competitions should I focus on? The Champions League or the Premier League? It's up to you. You guys decide, but I am going to have to focus my attentions on one rather than trying to cope with both at the same time, because clearly, after losing to West Brom and Man United, that tactic isn't really going to work. So I'm going to need to get out some more of the youngsters and the deadwood in the summer, and I'm just going to have to put up with unhappy players that are of top quality, so I can have amazing players, like 23 amazing players, rather than 15 amazing players and 7 or 8 decent players. I just need 2 full starting 11s of players that are able to compete at the highest level, so that we can compete in all 4 cup competitions in season 3. But what do we do now? Do we concentrate on the Champions League? Do we concentrate on the Premier League? Like I say, it will depend on how we get on against Real Madrid, but we'll find out tomorrow, won't we? That's all for now. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Apologies that we were only able to get 2 defeats today. Not how I envisaged today's episode going after yesterday's, but never mind. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe for more if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time.